from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this, pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Garrett Crochet.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Just missed. Here's a 3-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the right fielder, Addison Barger.
Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Springer gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get 1 pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Yeah!
And the 0-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Crochet, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Dalton Varsho. On a line. Grabs it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Going 1. Liner caught it second. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Here's Story now.
Well, an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Here, what?
The 0-1. That one almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play. Here's a 1-2. In the air to left center. And that is that. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Fenway, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jesus.
So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. Late on that fastball. Now the 0-1. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch,
That's high, that's
way
a ball.
inside, a fastball. Second inning here, no score. And another ball. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-2. Up the middle, Durbin. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
They thought I was insane. They were sleeping on me. I was meeting Ben Frank. I've been tying to my hands, booking flights, setting train.
Back inside Fenway Park. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Contreras in his 10th season, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Now, Wilyer Abreu. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And now the 0-1. That one at the knees for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swings through that one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
Stays alive. The 1-2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On the run, throw to first.
He's out.
In time. Got him. It was in this ballpark. You and I were working together in the 2013 Division Series, and you caught one. You remember it? Be honest. You remember that?
I do. I sacrificed a bracelet for it, but it was worth it.
My partner doesn't always remember things in the game that have to do with him. Really quickly, who was your first big league hit against? Kevin Appier.
Kevin Appier. See, I wasn't ready for that. That's just wrong, man.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Durbin.
Here's the second baseman, Caleb Durbin.
No, that's down. Ball.
And the 1-0.
He's
No, that
just
missed.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
They take the force out, inning over. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Well, it looks like
That
they
missed.
want to
That's
be
a
real
ball.
patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
That was the sweeper,
No, that's
but it
outside.
missed.
Ball.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a two-strike count.
Ball
Now
outside.
3-0. It's a leadoff
That's ball
walk,
4. Runner, take
and
your
that's
base.
the go-ahead run. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Top of the third, no score. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Heck what?
Clement aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through that. Fastball almost got him there.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
The shortstop takes the ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's George Springer. Walk to open the ball game. And that one sliced foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And
No,
now
that missed.
1
That's a
and
ball.
2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Good job to fight that one off. Two now. That one missed. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Now the number 2 hitter, Addison Barger. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Nope, that's in.
High fly ball out to center field. And that is that. 3 walks in the inning, but they couldn't make him pay. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back now at Fenway, and stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
Nope, ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That misses the zone.
Ball.
And that's ball 2. The next pitch
That's
misses. 3-1. Foul ball there. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Cedar Rafaela now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And takes low for ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Roman Anthony.
Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a miss. Two down, nobody on.
No, that's low. Ball.
And
that ball's foul.
Foul ball. That's
no, that's down.
Low.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Jackknifes out of the way. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Story sends it over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Dalton Varsho.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, he hit him.
You hit him.
And that got him pretty flush.
Next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Jesus.
So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. He hit into a double play his first time up. And there's a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
Oh, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kirk, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off the catcher and rolls away. No advance, though. The 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Back to the mound, he's got it. Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Jaron.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Fly to left his first time. That one inside. Look out.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one fouled off. The 1-1. In the air to left center. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Wilson.
Here's Contreras now. Grounded out his first time up. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Abreu in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And the 0-1. High fly ball, right field. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back in Boston, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
Kazuma Okamoto.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 22.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Walked his first time. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. He popped out his first time.
Hey!
Crochet checks over to first, and he's back.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. 1 away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Battling here as he fouls it away.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him swinging. 2 down.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Go ahead run on base. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Fenway, Joe stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Ground ball right side. Slides for the stop. Throw to the pitcher. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox.
Take one.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, 2 now. That one missing
Ball, that's
inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Clement gets under it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman,
Now the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Fenway Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next, Addison Barger.
The right fielder, Addison Barger.
Let's go, Red Sox. Oh, yeah.
And that one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1.
Ball. That's a ball.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Well struck, right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
So the go-ahead run and scoring. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. Go-ahead run on base. Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. The other way. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that one. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Greg Weisser, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kelly warming up as well. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouled off down the right side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Off the mark there. Gonna count 1 and 2. Stays alive. First and second, 2 down. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony.
Ball, outside.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a strike, and the count is 1-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Here's Trevor Story, outside low, ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Greg Weiser.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. A walk, and he's also singled.
Ball outside.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop,
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Foul ball there. Yeah, that's too high. Got him. Now 2 away.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Back to the top of the order now. Next is the designated hitter, George Springer. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Ha!
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's even
No, that missed. That's
really
the ball.
close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And he walked him.
Take your
And
baseball
after that
four.
long battle, he's
Up next
aboard
for the Blue
representing the
Jays,
tying
right
run.
fielder, Addison Barger.
Now it's going to be Addison Barger. 0 for 3 in this one.
He had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Nope, ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Springer up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
Just looked like a lapse in concentration right there behind the plate. Maybe got crossed up, but either way, now they have to deal with the runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Man at second. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Boston, now here's the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
There's a strike. Blue Jays bullpen with some action. Jimmy Garcia, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Rogers getting cranked up as well. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the green monster. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Tying run at second base. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Now there's a bullet down the line. Heading for the plate. He scores, and the Red Sox tie it up. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Tap foul at the plate. And fouled off. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Here's your 1. Inside.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Contreras stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Inside, backs him off again.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
1 away with a runner at third. Struck him out looking. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And the runner's coming home. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here in Boston, we go to the 8th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Aroldis Chapman, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Whitlock getting loose as well.
Hee-haw!
Oh, what a stop. To first. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
So many people fail to realize just how great defensively Trevor Story is, as you see on the dive right there. And I think part of it because he played on the same side of the infield as the great Nolan Arenado.
Dalton Varsho digs in now. 1 for 3.
Ball high.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw and
Hey,
saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Go ahead run on base. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
Ha!
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. next offering
No, that
upstairs.
missed.
That's a really good take.
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Fights it off, he'll see another. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Jesus.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Greg Weisser will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Justin Slate. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far. He'll only get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Sliced hard but foul. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Tap softly to the right side. Contreras puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. One left for Toronto. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jimmy Garcia. And stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
The third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Popped in the air, left field, one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, number 3.
And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Activity in the bullpen. Tommy Nance getting loose out there.
Ball.
Just
Ball.
missed.
That's up.
Roman Anthony in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Down the middle for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Roman Anthony, the next to hit.
Ball.
The Red Sox with the go-ahead run at first. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
No,
Garcia
he's
keeping
in
an
there.
eye on him. Runner on the move. Ball misses.
That's a ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Runner edges away at second.
That's the
feel
ball.
like he's
Low.
frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Trevor Story in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right through there for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
2 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third.
Yeah.
Strike in there. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he popped it up. Jimenez settles underneath it, and that is the third out of the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Fenway, we go to the ninth. Kazuma Okamoto now at the plate. 0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
Ball.
Pitch misses.
That missed. That's a
and
ball.
It's 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ernie Clement will hit next. And that's
Ball,
downstairs.
that's low.
And that's ball 1. Outside.
That's the ball.
In for a strike, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Andres Jimenez. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. And a sac bunt here. There's one. Not in time to first. It's a fielder's choice.
The back of the field. Designated hitter, George Springer.
Go-ahead run is at third. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. The Jays with the go-ahead run at third here at the top of the ninth. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, one out. High chopper to third. There's one. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the ninth. We are tied.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Tyler Rogers. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Way inside.
Sometimes it takes a couple of pitches to get a feel, especially when you move from that bullpen mound into this game mound.
What a stop. Throw to first. In the dirt. He picks it. And that's a great play.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
No, that's
Double barrel
inside.
action in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Nance also throwing. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Ball.
That one clips the outside corner, and the count 1-2. Trying to send this extra innings.
Inside, ball.
And it's 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. The throw into second. It's a 2-out double, and the winning run is at second base.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Digging in, Carlos Narvaez. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still tied 1-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
There's a swing and a drive. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up more by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts.
Back one.
Oh, 0-1 now. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next is the Blue Jays. The center
Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. First offering way inside, almost got him. Off the mark there. And the count is 2-0.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Bounces out at second.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
2 down, nobody on. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. In there safely.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Kirk stands in now and watches strike one. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Step off throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox 1. We're in extras here. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
One.
And the 0-1. Hard hit left side. Jimenez throw to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman.
Now here is Marcelo Meyer. Fought off foul. Here's a high chopper. Okamoto in plenty of time to first. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tyler Rogers done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher now for the Jays, Tommy Nance. Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit.
Ball, that's down.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that skips into dirt. Got him swinging. Inning over. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox 1. The 11th inning set to get underway. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And that is out of play. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. There's a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
That's off the
ball.
inside
That's
corner.
inside.
And now it's even 1-1. Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
And there's a ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
The 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
But that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Go ahead run on base. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. The 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-2. And delivers outside. Stays alive. The Blue Jays with the go-ahead run at first. We are in the 11th. That one almost got him.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman out of the game. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Garrett Whitlock. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now here is Ernie Clement. That clips the corner. Kurt leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Come on, lift it to the top. Yeah, rise up. That's you. Come on in. Body in motion, heart on fire. Train through the heat and the haze. Focus, vision of my eyes locked in through the pain. I fix my gaze. I count them reps. They count me out, but I'm still here making.
Back inside Fenway Park. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Roman Anthony digs in now.
Anthony.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Just
That's a ball.
missed. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings through that.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Now all even up, and that skips in the dirt. That one lifted to left. Sanchez in position, and there's one down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor.
Here's Trevor Story now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated
Here comes the
hitter.
skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tommy Nance departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Braden Fisher comes on now.
Braden Fisher.
And next is the designated hitter, Jaron Duran. 1 for 4 with a double. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Hammered, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at second. Beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second, just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Back in Boston, on to the 12th, Andres Jimenez now at the plate. And a bunt towards third, and that's just foul. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a 1-2. The shortstop takes a ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. And a payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela gets there. He's under it. One up, one down.
The bat, number 4, designated hitter.
And the batter is George Springer. That one outside.
Ball, that's outside.
Ball 1. Out to short, Story. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Addison Barger.
So up next, Addison Barger.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Down, ball.
Next one
No,
misses.
that's down. Ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Fouled off. He was late. 2 down, nobody on. And we're deep into extras. On the ground. Story. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of the 12th inning now. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras.
Contreras.
Here.
Next offering is down low.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Way inside, gets out of the way. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's down.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball in the dirt and it gets away. Throws to second. Tag. Save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
The winning run on second base. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Down the line, and it's foul. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Outside with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. And
that's
the infield fly is called.
Up next to the Red Sox, the second baseman,
2 aboard with 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Ball.
And that misses. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Nice grab. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Braden Fisher won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Mason Fluhart gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Inside,
that's the
just
ball.
missed. Winning run at third, 2 down. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. This to center field. Across is the winning run, and the Red Sox winning in 12.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. a one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.